Century Age of Ashes is a free-to-play multiplayer online game with quests, dragons, and dragons. And a lot of customization options as well. So, the way you get dragons, there are several different ways you get dragons and different types of customization, right? And you have a rider, what you can customize quite a bit with. You can have a dragon that you can customize quite a bit with as well. And all the cosmetics look really cool. I already spent way too much money on this game just to get all the some cool stuff for the Marauder class. I'll get into the classes later in this video, but a lot of the cosmetics are actually really cool looking. Now, you can raise your dragons, and it's not like you literally watch your dragon grow, though. You do challenges, and then from those challenges, you can actually progress your dragon to the next stage of being a hatchling to becoming a fully fledged adult. Or, in many cases, you could just get a regular fully grown dragon just from the store, and you can also get eggs from the store whenever they're inside the store. The store is rotating, so it keeps the pool of cosmetics fresh, and overall the cosmetics do look really, really cool. I would advise getting some cool cosmetics. Now, unfortunately, this game did not have a stable launch, I guess you could say. Not many people know about this game, but from what I've experienced, it is really fun, really enjoyable, and pretty good. It's a blast. I've said that already, but I would definitely advise picking it up. There are 4 different classes. There's Marauder, Phantom, Stormraiser, and Vanguard. Each have their own special abilities and, special abilities. Also movement, health, and different customization and different looking dragons. The Marauder class is the one I usually use. It's the basic one. But it is still... I've also used the Phantom. Those things die really quickly because they only have 3 bars of health. So if you don't use your cloak on that one, you're dead. There are multiple different types of game modes, and they all so far have been pretty fun. I haven't experienced all the game modes yet, and that's kind of unfortunate at the moment, but each day they have a rotating game mode that you can play. But there's 3 selections in the main menu. There's standard, if I recall, it's just called standard, and that has 2 regular game modes that never switch on rotation. Then you have ranked, and then you have the rotating playlist called Arenas, which has 6 different game modes, I think, on it. And so far, the game modes that I've played, like I said, have been fun on Arenas and Standard. I haven't played Ranked yet, so I don't know really have experienced in Ranked yet. But I do have it unlocked. You have to play 25 matches, I think, in order to unlock it, something like that. But one of the game modes, this is a really cool one. It's called Spoils, and basically you gather gold, and then you bring that gold and money back to your base. And whenever you bring it back to your base, you get a lot more, or not a lot more, but you get all that gold that you collected and put it into your safe. Now, people can steal your saved money and stuff like that, but you can also steal theirs. You can even destroy their coffers, is what it's called, and get all their gold that they have. It is a really fun game mode, and this is on the standard playlist. The next playlist is basically Team Deathmatch, and it's really fun and can be very intense at times. So that one's just basic Team Deathmatch. Go out, kill all the opponents, come back, and win the game. It does have a battle pass, but it's called the Dragon Pass, and it's actually pretty unique compared to all the other battle passes that we've had. And the fact that you have these like little X's that is basically your currency in the battle pass, and then you can, whatever tier you're on, you can get whichever loot you want from that tier, as long as you have enough X's. There are other different types of currency. There is silver, and then there is gems, which I call dragon gems. And dragon gems are the most common form of currency, being that you buy it. Well, silver is technically more common if you really want to get into it, but like I said, I already spent a decent amount of money on this game because I like it so much. But they already have a decent sized amount of lore within the game, and that's all in the bestiary if you guys want to check that out, see what type of lore that they have inside this game. Some of it is kind of interesting, and I mean, not just some, I mean quite a bit of it is actually pretty interesting, especially nowadays where it's all just, they're all thrown into this arena and they gotta go duke it out. That's what a lot of lore seems like nowadays. It doesn't seem like there's any passion behind any type of story for it. It just seems like they just make it to make it. Now, the gameplay itself is pretty solid. It has boosts, which it's not like they also have XP boosts, but I mean like boosts whenever you're flying your dragon. It has boosts so you can go faster. It has the fireballs actually track the opponents, which I think is really cool, because let's be honest, if we were just firing fireballs at our opponents that didn't track, and they are moving dragons, that would make it a little bit difficult to hit a target. You got Flame Breath, which is one of your most powerful attacks, and another core weapon to the dragons is the Rage Mode, which I'm still not sure how it works exactly. I'm pretty sure you either have to get a certain amount of damage, kills, or you gotta die a lot. One of the three. I'm not exactly sure. I just know sometimes I can activate it and sometimes I can't. But the game modes themselves are pretty different from each other as well, which is really cool. I already talked about the game modes, so it doesn't always feel like the same exact experience over and over and over again. The amount of dragons that are, when it comes to classes, there's 4 classes, so there's 4 different total types of dragons, but if you want to be more specific, there are tons of different dragons that are in specific... There are tons of different species of dragons in the game, right? But there's only 4 classes, so basically there's 4 classes, and then there's subclasses, I guess you could say, or subspecies. They have pretty cool death animations, I have to say. I do like the death animations because they actually put time to make a death animation, several death animations, than just you died. So, which is always fun to see what type of creative style that people can create for games and stuff like that. I really do enjoy this game. I've already said that. Also, it had a scoreboard before 2042 did, by the way. So, that's kind of, but that's 2042. But I think that'll be all for this video. I really do need to wrap this up. Well, maybe I don't need to, but I want to work on other videos as well that I have working in my head, and I actually need to start getting content out there. But I really do hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.